Now, did you know Toyota's inventory has shot up by 20% in just 1 month? That's 36 days of supply, way above their usual 10 to 15 days. Something seriously wrong at Toyota, and we're about to break it all down for you. So what's going on? Why is Toyota suddenly struggling to sell its most popular trucks? And more importantly, what does this mean for you, the budget-conscious buyer? Toyota's profit chase, a recipe for disaster? Remember when Toyota was all about continuous improvement? Well, those days might be over. They've traded their winning formula for a quick cash grab. But it's not just hurting Toyota, it's creating a domino effect that's shaking up the entire industry. Toyota's recent moves have left everyone scratching their heads. Their gross profit margin just dropped to 20.5% in the latest quarter. That's a big deal, folks. It shows that their profit-driven strategy isn't working out as planned. But why? Well, it's simple. Toyota's been so focused on short-term gains that they've forgotten what made them great in the first place. Let's be real for a second. Toyota built its empire on continuous improvement and lean manufacturing. These weren't just fancy buzzwords, they were the heart and soul of the company. Now, they're tossing all that out of the window for a quick buck. But it's not just Toyota feeling the pain, their suppliers are getting squeezed too. Toyota's pushing for tighter pricing and tougher terms. Sounds smart, right? Wrong. This short-sighted move is actually discouraging suppliers from investing in innovation. And in the car world, if you're not innovating, you're dying. Now, let's talk about the folks on the factory floor. Toyota's employees are used to a culture of problem solving and continuous improvement. It's in their DNA. But this new profit at all costs mentality, it's like asking a master chef to flip burgers all day. The team's morale is taking a hit, and that's bad news for everyone. And here's where it gets really interesting. Toyota's obsession with profit margins could lead them to neglect crucial research and development. In other words, they're so busy counting their money, they might miss the next big thing in the auto industry. It's like they're driving full speed ahead while looking in the rearview mirror. The ripple effect of all of this is huge. Dealerships are feeling the squeeze as Toyota raises prices to boost their own margins. The average gross profit for dealerships on new car sales is only about 3.9%. With Toyota pushing prices up, dealerships are seeing fewer sales and less profit. It's a lose-lose situation. And who's at the end of this chain of pain? You've guessed it, the customers. As prices go up and innovation slows down, car buyers are left wondering if they're really getting their money's worth. It's like paying for a 5-star meal and getting fast food instead. Watch carefully, because this shift from Toyota's core values is creating a perfect storm. Suppliers are frustrated, dealerships are struggling, and customers are looking elsewhere. It's a textbook example of how chasing short-term profits can lead to long-term problems. But anyway, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now back to the video. Market mayhem. Why consumers are turning away. The prices on Toyota's trucks are through the roof. They'll make your eyes water. The truck we're talking about costs $84,000. In this state of the economy, it looks like they're trying to sell steering wheels that are made of solid gold. People on a tight budget are turning away from these high-end trims at about the same rate as a cat in a dog park. There are, however, other things going on beside the big purchases. It's all change on the market right now. People are trading in their gas-guzzling cars for fuel-efficient maneuverable ones. It's as if you were to watch a group of elephants switch places with a group of hummingbirds. Suddenly, the huge SUVs and trucks that used to rule the roads look like dinosaurs. Besides that, Toyota, well, they're stuck in the middle of all this confusion because other companies are coming out with similar cars at lower prices. It's as if you were going to a knife fight with a spoon. Toyota is feeling the effects of the competition getting tougher. Now, let's talk about numbers for a moment. The number of new cars on the market in the US has grown to 2.61 million units. In comparison to last year, this is a 50% rise. The market has become so full that it's affected everyone, not just Toyota. The bigger fish in the pond, on the other hand, feels the waves more strongly. Picture this. A Toyota dealership that used to be packed with excited buyers is now eerily quiet. As rows of shiny trucks gather dust, salespeople pace tensely. One of them shook his head and said, "The MSRP needs to go down by 10% because we have trucks parked in different places. It looks like they're having a fire sale, but there are no marshmallows there." And it's not just about the present either. The past comes back to haunt them. Many buyers are still worried about the trucks that have been recalled in the past, even though the newest models are the best. As a result of manufacturers having to make changes, now is the best time to buy a good car because dealerships are eager to get rid of their stock. 4. Silver lining, your chance to score a Toyota deal. We should take it apart, especially when it comes to high-margin trucks like the Tundra and Tacoma. Toyota dealerships have a lot of stock right now. Not only are they collecting dust, they're also costing the dealers money. In addition, buyers are lucky when dealers get nervous. If you want to know the truth, salespeople are talking behind closed doors about offering 10% off the MSRP for Tacomas and Tundras. That's a lot of money, people. We're talking about saving a lot of money. Being able to find money in the cushions of your couch is like that, but the couch is a brand new Toyota truck. But why limit yourself to 10%? It's important to remember that these dealerships are in a panic right now. They need to speed up the transport of these vehicles. In other words, this means you can negotiate with more confidence. It's like going to a garage sale at 4 p.m, the seller is getting more and more frantic, and everything needs to be sold. Therefore, what can you do to make this work for you? Start by doing your homework. Keep an eye on the MSRP, the invoice price, and the prices other people are charging. Bring the right information with you when you go into the dealership. It's like bringing a gun to a knife fight, but your brain is the gun, and the knife is, well, you get the picture. Next, you need to be patient. You shouldn't take the first offer. Keep in mind that they need to sell more than you need. Let them put in some effort. Find out about the Tundras and Tacomas that have been sitting on the lot for a long time. They're likely to be even more willing to negotiate on those points. Now, we can talk about the long-term value. You know that Toyota is known for being reliable, right? Well, that hasn't changed. Even though the price is lower, you're still getting a good vehicle. It's like buying a designer suit at a thrift store price. You might look like a millionaire, but your wallet stays full. That being said, this buyer's market won't last forever. Toyota isn't going to keep making too many cars forever. They'll make changes, the market will level off, and these deals will be gone. So, if you've been thinking about getting a new Toyota, now is the perfect time to do it. Let's be honest for a second. The goal is not just to save a few dollars. To be an informed consumer is the goal. To do this, you have to spot market trends and use them to your advantage. As you drive home in a brand new Toyota, you'll feel good about yourself and have extra money in your pocket. So, what are you looking forward to? It's almost like Toyota dealerships are begging for customers. You now know what they need to do because they have the inventory and the motivation. Now is the time to use Toyota's problems as a chance to do something good. The road ahead, what this means for you. Since Toyota is having trouble, the car market is shaking up, which is good for smart buyers, because dealerships are having a hard time getting rid of their stock, especially those expensive trucks. Now is the perfect time to get a great deal. But don't wait too long because this market for buyers will end soon. Pay attention and do your work. Know the prices, know how the market is moving, and be ready to bargain. Don't forget that car dealers are more open to lowering prices more than ever before. It's not just to save cash though, it's about being a smart buyer in a world where cars are changing all the time. As the market moves toward options that use less gas, Toyota's overstock of gas guzzlers could save you a lot of money. This is a sign of a bigger change in the market though. Keep your eyes open because the next few months could change your wallet and the whole auto industry.